Alright, people, so this episode of Raw was pretty unbearable. It was just very, very fucking shitty. I mean, it's getting hard to sit through 3 hours of this every fucking week. Like, I can't sit through it like I used to, like a year or two ago. Like, I have to be on my phone or doing something else. Like, it's pretty much impossible to just sit there and watch it constantly straight through like you would another show. Because it's just so horrible. But let's get into the review. We have Heyman and Ambrose. Well, actually, we have Heyman and Lesnar to come out to cut a promo to begin the show. I thought Heyman, it's nice to see him back. Definitely one of the only good things in WWE. Nice to see him back. But it's like, it wasn't a good promo, I didn't think. I thought it was alright. I mean, it wasn't too special. It wasn't anything that great in it. And then Ambrose comes on, and you're thinking, well, at least we're going to see a fucking little brawl here between Brock Lesnar and Ambrose. But Ambrose pretty much comes down and, tells Lesnar off. And then Lesnar doesn't do anything. It's like, what the fuck? Why didn't Lesnar attack him? So that just made no sense right there. I thought that was kind of a stupid way to start the show. Then we have Kalisto defeating Rusev, and it wasn't that good a match. I mean, there was some botches in here, too, Kalisto was going for the Hurricanrana, and Rusev just totally botched it, or whoever botched it. I mean, he sold it horribly. And there was another one in here, too, where Kalisto was going for his little head scissors DDT, and Rusev clearly didn't hit the ground. So this wasn't really that great a match. I'm going to give it 0.75 out of 5 stars, so not good. And then we get the Usos defeating the Social Outcasts. And here we go. Here, usually Raw will start off with that. They'll at least have some prominent names in the first segment, and then the middle is just like jobber match after jobber match. And this is what I'm talking about. You got the Social Outcast, 4 jobbers. I mean, ultimate jobbers right there, mega jobbers. Just paired together. They're not going to do anything. All right. So they lose to the Usos, and this match was so long, it was so boring, and it was just so fucking slow. I mean, what's the point of having like a 15-minute match that has jobbers in it, and you know who's going to win? I mean, there's no way the Social Outcast, well, I wouldn't say you know who's going to win, I'll take that back, but still. I mean, you're having a fucking match that's between 2 teams nobody gives a damn about, especially the Social Outcast, and 2 teams that, quite frankly, don't have much talent. Yeah, I mean, Adam Rose is so talented. Curtis Axel is so talented. Heath Slater he's just oozing talent. I mean, the Usos, you know my stance on the Usos. They fucking suck, and this match fucking sucked. So 0 out of 5 stars here. Then we have Miz TV with AJ Styles, and how dumb is this? You got an opportunity to let AJ Styles talk, to cut a promo, and they don't even do it. They have The Miz talking the whole time. What the fuck is up with that? Again, how stupid is that? This guy, nobody, I myself have never seen him before. Until the Royal Rumble. So you might as well, let him talk. Let me know who this guy is. But no, they just give the mic to The Miz the whole time. I mean, how dumb. How stupid. The Miz, we already know who The Miz is. Don't need to let him talk anymore. He's a jobber. So all we get is Miz talking. You get boring too for 10 minutes about how great AJ Styles is, and then he gets beat up, and we get like a little 20-second brawl. AJ Styles doesn't even hit his finisher. We haven't even seen his finisher yet. The Styles clash. So how, just a boring fucking segment with a boring fucking ending. Then we get Brie Bella defeating Charlotte. I don't get why Brie Bella is going over the champion here. Brie Bella is garbage in the ring. And this was just boring. It's pointless. I mean, I don't have any motivation to pay attention to the Divas division. It's just, like I said, it's pointless. It's horrible. They don't do anything consistent. It's like one week, this Brie Bella is a heel, then she's a babyface without any explanation. It's just so horribly run and managed. They have talent in there, but it's, again, you can't fucking have success in the Divas division if the creative team doesn't know what the fuck they're doing. So that match sucked. 0 out of 5 stars. You know, you got the champion losing to, quite frankly, like a jobber who sucks, Brie Bella. Then we have Big Show defeating Eric Rowan in just a pointless fucking match. I mean, who the fuck cares about the Big Show? I mean, he should already be retired. He fucking is just 7 feet of garbage. So, yeah, this match sucked. And then we get a little bit of a brawl after the match, which was longer than the match, I'm pretty sure. And there was like one good spot where, you know, Rowan and Harper threw him onto the steps. And that was about it. So, yeah, one decent spot in this fucking 10-minute segment. It was just, again, not good. I'm going to give it, again, 0 out of 5 stars because it's just dumb. It's just a bunch of jobbers fighting with each other. And this isn't going to mean jack shit in the main, you know, in the grand scheme of things, because the only person who really matters in this company is Roman Reigns. I mean, you got a few other guys there in the top, like Lesnar, but he's part-time. And that's about it. Everybody else is in the mid-card. There's no stars in this company. Everything feels non-important unless when you get to Roman Reigns. Everything else just feels like it doesn't matter. It's like the whole fucking show revolves around one guy, Roman Reigns. So then we get Titus O'Neil defeating Tyler Breeze. And yeah, this is a huge fucking match, guys. This is a marquee matchup. I mean, this is the shit I'm talking about that you get with 3-hour Raws. You get shit like this. Titus O'Neil, Tyler Breeze. Are you kidding me? Who the fuck wants to sit through that fucking garbage match? And who the fuck would deny that this is just... Everybody would agree this is filler match. This is a filler match. This isn't supposed to be entertaining at all. It's just a fucking filler match. Nobody really is going to find this entertaining. So why have it? There's no shows where you go and you look at a show and you're like, oh, that's filler. You know, that's not supposed to be entertaining. That's just filler. Every show, you know, like if you look at The Walking Dead, every minute of The Walking Dead is, you know, mostly entertaining. You know, if you look at an episode, there's always entertaining shit happening. You're glued to the television with most, you know, TV shows like that. Or movies. You're not fucking sleeping through it. You know, you're going, yeah, that shit's funny. Or that shit's entertaining. Or that makes sense. You're not saying, oh, this is filler, it's time to take a shit. No, you're supposed to watch the whole fucking show. And be entertained through it all. And this is why Raw shouldn't be 3 hours. It's because of shit like that. Shit like Tyler Breeze versus Titus O'Neil. Shit like Big Show versus Eric Rowan. Shit like the Social Outcast. You know, just shit like the Divas division, which shouldn't be on the show if you're not going to give a damn about it. So that actually brings me to well, the Divas division is after, but after this next segment here, which we have Ziggler defeating Kevin Owens. And how many fucking times are we going to see the same goddamn match over and over again? I'm so sick of it. Let's see something new. I'm so tired of the same old matches. Ziggler versus Owens. Ziggler versus Ambrose. Or, you know, they love to do Owens versus Ambrose too. It's like, alright, we've seen this match a gazillion times and it hasn't been good. Let's move on. But no, we gotta keep doing the same shit. Fuck that. Fuck this show. So, this match, I'm just gonna give it 0 out of 5 stars. It was boring. It was not good. It's pointless. Like I said, it's pointless. Owens is a mid-carder. Ziggler's a jobber. What the fuck's the point? And this is more of the 50-50 booking. And I would even almost consider Owens a jobber, because he isn't doing anything. He can't even fucking win the IC belt, for crying out loud. You know, Owens wins one week. Ziggler wins this week. Nobody gets built up. Except Roman Reigns. It's all, again, it all revolves around Roman Reigns. Then we have Becky Lynch and Sasha Banks sending in a DQ. And this is like the main focus. This is a great example of why I hate the Divas division. 8 days ago, we had Sasha Banks come out and beat up Becky Lynch. You know, kicked her once or whatever. Point is, she doesn't like her. At the beginning of this segment, you had Naomi and the man, the daughter, Snooker, Tamina, come out and say, you know, oh, we support you. Sasha, we still love you. And they're doing that gay ass unity. So dumb. I mean, what are we fucking in preschool doing that unity shit? Get the fuck out of here. And then, so during this match, we have, you know, they turn on fucking Sasha, and then Becky Lynch joins up with Sasha. So they don't even stick to a long-term plan. I mean, everything gets fucked up. Everybody just turns on each other. And it's like, wow. You know, it's like the Shield was together for like, what, 2-3 years? Well, it looks like fucking this, you know, this unity shit lasted for like 10 seconds. I mean, there's no long-term shit anymore. You know, it's just boring. There's no long-term plan. It's all in the short term. So, I thought that was very dumb. Another 0 out of 5-star match. And then we have the main event, and holy shit, I was just ready to fucking turn off Raw at the time. You know, at the time of this. So we get the New Day, of course, being defeated by Ambrose and Reigns. And just a boring fucking match. Dragged out, long. I'm sure nobody wanted to sit through this after watching 2.5 hours of complete garbage. I didn't. So, we get, of course, you know, fucking the Superman, Roman Reigns winning. So he wins. And then you got Lesnar coming down to the ring. You're like, well, at least we're going to get, after that boring fucking match, at least we're going to get a brawl here. But all we get is one fucking F. Are you kidding me? One fucking F5? That's all Lesnar did this. He was on the show fucking, you know, twice. And he was in the backstage segment too. But he was in 2 segments and all he did was do a fucking F5. Are you kidding me? That's so dumb. Oh, and to add to all this, to add to this debacle of a show, you got the Triple H is in one fucking backstage segment. How dumb is that? That's what I'm talking about. Why is a fucking 46-year-old man champion? He shouldn't be champion. He wasn't even on the show today. So he's basically a part-timer. I mean, if he's not going to be in a fucking main segment, he's a fucking part-timer. Why is he champion then? They should... Why is a 46-year-old man WWE champion? Why is a 46-year-old man going to be in the main event of WrestleMania defending the WWE Championship? It's because WWE cannot build any stars. And also they overwork their stars, which leads to injuries too. But the main point is they have failed to build up a legitimate main event star. Because it's all about Cena, or it's all about Reigns, or it's all about Triple H now. You know, it's all about fucking running this company into the ground. And shit like this. Shit like Big Show versus Rowan is what's running this company into the ground. Who wants to see that? Shit like Tyler Breeze versus Titus O'Neil is running this company into the ground. Shit like the Divas division. Shit like the Social Outcasts and Usos and pretty much everything on the show is what's running this company into the ground. I'm just so sick of everything, you know, about this company. Like, you could point to every segment and find many problems with it, many logical problems that are so easy to fix. I mean, just the fact that WWE Raw is 3 hours long is something that should be fixed. Who the fuck wants to sit through 3 hours of garbage on a Monday night? Jesus. So there you go, people. This show sucked, and this list of matches is going right in the fucking garbage, because that show is not something that you want to remember, but it probably will be since it was so goddamn horrible. So there you go, people. Oh, and that last match too, I gave 0 out of 5 stars. So, and I'm going to give Raw overall a big 0 out of 10 stars because it sucked. It was horrible. You know, I look back at the show and there's nothing good I can pull from it. I mean, they had Lesnar on the show and he didn't do jack shit. So how can I give this show even above a 0 out of 10 stars? It sucked. It was horrible. So there you go, people. There's your Raw review.